Bloomers and friends, Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office on a Tuesday afternoon today. It's been a good day at Bloom's office. We've had some meetings going on. Obviously an email just popped into my computer. I was excited today to meet with Jim Nixon and John DiNapoli about preparations for Bloom's appearance in this year's Palm Springs Pride Festival Parade. Things are all new this year. The festival, instead of being at the ballpark, is going to be right on Palm Canyon, just like in the same location as where Village Fest is. And the parade is actually going to come from north to south, coming down Palm Canyon from the uptown area to the downtown area. So it's all new this year, so it's all exciting. And we have a new way, a new look as we're appearing in the parade, so that's going to be exciting too. So we'll want to make sure that folks sign up. John DiNapoli is going to have a sign-up sheet for the various roles of walkers and wheel watchers and banner carriers and that sort of thing. So please be sure and know that it's a lot of fun on Sunday morning, and to have that experience in the Pride Parade, as well as we, as usual, are doing our Sunday morning service on November 9th, Pride Sunday, and we are doing that at the DeMoose Center as usual, and we're looking forward to Ron Meyer being the preacher that day and others who will be in worship leadership. It'll be a great and meaningful time there at Bloom as well. I want to share with you that we are excited about how Bloom Tones is coming along. Bloom Tones is our Sunday morning singing group, going to sing about once a month. David Morrison is the conductor, and Bloom Tones is for people who sing tenor and bass. People, did you get that? It's people. Anybody who sings tenor and bass can do that. That means that sometimes people who sing soprano can sing tenor when they sing in their lower register, and sometimes people who sing alto can sing tenor or maybe baritone, depending upon what their register is like. But it's for people who sing tenor and bass, and we've got some very good music. Actually, this Sunday the 19th is, yes, this Sunday the 19th is the first time that Bloom Tones is going to sing in Bloom service, so we're looking forward to that. And then one other thing I wanted to mention to you, as I did mention at the congregation meeting that was this past Sunday, our fall congregation meeting, which was a really good time for presenting our plans, presenting our actions, affirming actions, and also receiving ideas for the future. We did one thing in particular, which was to establish our Epiphany Futuring event, which is going to be January 10th and January 17th from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon, 2 Saturday mornings, in which we are going to be envisioning and futuring and strategizing for Bloom's next decade. So you can right now put that on your calendar, January 10th and January 17th for Bloom's Epiphany Futuring event. Also in January, actually right between those dates of the 10th and the 17th, I will be traveling back to San Francisco Theological Seminary, SFTS, to take a course on Paul, the Apostle Paul. It is a course that is going to focus on the ministry and the message of Paul in the context of the history of the time when Paul was living, and what the overall message of Paul is, and how that message is a further conduit of the message of God's interaction with human beings from the very beginning of time. Basically focusing on covenant and focusing on creation as the two major messages of Paul. Now, I am looking forward to this, not because Paul is my favorite apostle, but because Paul was basically the first, what you would call, new church growth consultant. And I want to see how he did the messaging and all of the working together that helped churches grow in those days as they did. So that will be an intensive course for my Doctor of Ministry program. It will complete another class requirement, and then I will have another class this summer, along with being a delegate to General Synod. And so that is a continued progress in the Doctor of Ministry progress that is going on for education. And we're also excited how I am able to apply things that I learn in our Bloom congregation. So that's an overview of what's been going on. I wanted to mention Bloom Tones. I wanted to mention the seminary class again this January, and I for sure wanted to mention that we would be keeping January 10th, the mornings of January 10th and January 17th available so that we can help with Bloom planning into our next decade. We'll see you this Sunday. If you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, please keep us in your prayers.